Soul. It's another rainy day. It's certainly the rainy season around here. Most definitely. Wow, hi. You're on quickly. It's like really rainy, really humid, and yeah. I hope you're staying dry. And if you're outside, I hope it's because you like the rain. I don't mind the rain, but it's been raining like Noah's flood here. But, so it's time. It's a Sunday afternoon. This is Songcatching number 10. We're moving along here. I've been playing some mellow music, healing music, things like that. And today I'm I thought I would just change the mood a little bit and bring it to a more upbeat kind of sound, and talk a little bit about musical structure. Songcatching, hi. Songcatching is, again, I will put the link to the poem. I'll put the link to the poem where I got this idea from, by an American Indian, Native American, indigenous people, I don't know what you call them these days. I was told they like to be called American Indians according to their tribe. But we need to ask them what their tribe is. So, in any case, it's a beautiful poem, and the idea is that whatever is out there in the universe is for us to receive, to catch it, to receive it, to bring it through us over to the 3D world, the physical world that we live in. So that's what I've labeled this series called Songcatching, and it's about songwriting. It's about being a musician, an instrumentalist, a composer, and living the musical life. What is that all about? It's about music theory, music appreciation, musical styles and genres, whatever you want. All that circles around music education, whatever. So, without further ado, I am going to start off with this kind of raucous song. And, I didn't bring it up. I didn't prepare it. Okay, I'm going to have to prepare it afterwards. I have this recorded. It was never finally mastered, but I would like to play it at the end of this session because there's a great lead guitarist, Mikial Robertson, if you're out there. I still think you're a great guitarist, and thank you for your participation in the recordings that I've done. I'm sorry that they never got finally mastered, but I became a traveler. So this one is called 7-4 high. The number 7, the number 4, and then the word high, like high up above, or getting high, or whatever, however you want. I'm not even sure myself, so we'll find out. Let's find out. Here's how the song goes, and later I'm going to play the recording. Hey! Which way does the wind blow? Watching. Which way does the wind blow? 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 Waiting to know what we will all know. Waiting Yeah, yeah. All right. That's a pretty wild song. I've played it with a few people, and here's the beef about this song. It's called 7/4 high. The structure starts out with a 7 beat. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it goes into a 4 beat. A typical blues. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a blues beat, and it's in a 4. So this started out, for some reason, just being 7/4. The high, I'm not quite sure what the high implies. So I guess we'll look at the words and we'll figure that out. I hope that the music makes you high. I grew up in a world of where drugs were just coming out and being used by everybody. People were smoking marijuana. It moved to cocaine. It moved to heroin. It moved to LSD. All sorts of things. Now, I was not a person who partook in any of the drugs, mainly because when I was a teenager, when that was all happening in my school and everything, my cousin ran away and came to live with us. He was from New York, and he came to Boston, where I was living, and lived with us for a year. And he turned out to be a big drug pusher. He would bring drugs in with, meet the kids from Boston, the city kids, and bring the drugs into the school in the suburbs where I was living. And he would, get people high, introduce people to drugs and get them high, send them congratulation notes and things like that. Great, you did the drugs and all that. And when I went to college, of course, then, it just continued. And my experience with drugs was that people would go into themselves and go into their own kind of trippy place, or fall asleep. And to me, this was the most boring thing in the world, to be around people like that. It did not turn me on, as we say. And what turned me on was the music. And I really got high from just being around music. And that's what made me high. So, today marijuana is legal probably because it's very profitable. Governments and corporations found out how to legalize it and profit from it. It was never that bad, to tell you the truth. But, politics is politics. Money is money. So, and drugs are drugs. And anyway, so high in this sense, I do not believe that I'm talking about high from any kind of chemical assistance. So let's look at the words and see what they are. And it starts out with watching, which way does the wind blow? That's basically the lyric in the first verse. Watching, I'm watching, which way does the wind blow? That was in a way kind of a political statement, or a statement on the situation that that we all find ourselves in, be it personal or community or society or political or whatever, environmental. Which way does the wind blow? It's a metaphor. Which way is the society going to start living? How are we going to live? Which way does the wind blow? Is it going to go towards a peaceful, unified kind of existence, or are we going to engage in conflict? So it asks the question, which way does the wind blow? Personally, we ask the same thing. Are we going to engage in a harmonious relationship, a give and take, a give and receive, some kind of peaceful communication, cooperation, collaboration, or are we going to be at each other's throats Are we going to are we going to disagree and then turn that into violence and never come to any kind of place of middle ground where we can exist even with our disagreements? So it asks these questions. Which way does the wind blow? So we're watching, observing, watching ourselves and watching outside of ourselves. Waiting, second verse, waiting to know what we will all know. What we know, we'll all know. What we know, we'll all know. Waiting to know what we will all know. What we know, we'll all know. What we know, we'll all know. Think about that for a minute. Yeah. What we know, we'll all know. What is it that we're going to all know? What is it? I can think about that one, but I'm asking the questions. This song asks a lot of questions. What we know, we'll all know. Waiting to see what we're going to know. The chorus, the refrain. Take time to live life. Give love for free. Believe in you, believe in me. So after the 70s in America, anyway, I grew up in America, and the 70s were quite a time of change in all sorts of ways, in all levels. A lot of anti-establishment protests, demonstrations, not like there are today. They were peaceful for the most part. Some of them were not. But there were the hippies, the flower power, against war. Everybody was looking for love. Love. And how did that eventually evolve? It morphed into free love. Give love for free. Take time to live life. Give love for free. There was a lot of free love going on back then. And that evolved and morphed into disease, AIDS, and sexually transmitted diseases and things like that. And yeah, you can give love freely, but you better be careful how you're giving it. So, but give of yourself. Always be loving. You know, that's a different kind of love. And you can love people and give unconditionally without asking anything back. You can give love with conditions and love within boundaries, and there's also not terrible. I mean, it's good to have boundaries. I mentioned that the other day. And take time to live life. This is really important because life is short. It goes by quicker than you can imagine. I'm 66 today and I can't even believe it. I can't even believe how did I get to that age. And I used to see pictures of my grandparents, you know, they were in their 60s, and I thought, oh, they look so old. Oh my God, I don't think I look that old. I hope I'm not looking that old, but maybe I do. Sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and go, whoo, who's that? Wow, I look like my old mom, you know, my old grandparents. So, you know, but what you feel like in your mind is you're still young, you still got youth, you still got life inside of you. And, you know, I've worked in senior homes, and I've worked with people who have dementia and memory loss and Alzheimer's, and people who just got older and needed to have physical care, but their minds were still bright as I say, sharp as a knife. And I have learned a lot from people who are older, who have lived through many decades and have so much to tell us and so much to teach us. And we really need to listen to them and allow them to live their lives. You know, just because you get old in years doesn't mean that you're old. Doesn't mean that you've ended your life. Just because society tells you you need to retire at age 55 or 65 or whatever it be, it doesn't mean that now your life has ended. Look at me. I started traveling at age 64. I saw that my children grew up. I have two grown children, one 29, one 32, and they are on their own. They're living their own lives. they don't need me around until maybe there'll be some grandchildren at some point. But right now they don't need me. And so I'm thinking, wow, I've still got my health, thank God. I can still walk around, stand on my 2 feet. I can still play guitar. I can still enjoy life. And even what I learned from my mother, who became slowly more and more disabled and eventually bedbound, she always wanted to live. She said, I just want to live life. I love life. And no matter what situation you're in, just live life. Life, we say God doesn't give you anything you can't handle. And whatever you're thrown in life, it's a challenge to you, it's a lesson to learn, or whatever, however you want to look at it. But you're here to live life. We're here on this earth in this physical form to live life, to live in a physical place, not as an energetic being or as a soul, but as a physical being. And as physical bodies, we can experience life in a different way. We experience health, we experience ill health, we experience all sorts of things that in physical form. You can experience that in energetic form, you cannot. So live life while you can. The years go by, they're gone, before you know it. So let's see, take time to live life. Give love for free, just freely love. Believe in you. Yeah, believe in you. That's something, believe in yourself. That's something we all are working on, self-love. We seem to have forgotten how to do that, or never knew how to do that. I don't know. I know I'm struggling with that myself. I go in and out of feeling good about myself and feeling bad about myself. High self-esteem, low self-esteem, letting people walk all over me and then standing back and saying, no, you don't treat me that way. I don't deserve to be treated like that. I'm a good person, blah, blah, blah. So first we need to believe in ourselves. And then I say, believe in you, and then believe in me. Believe in yourself. Give love to yourself. And when you love yourself, you can love others. Then believe in me. Believe in the other. So I guess what this song is saying is something like that. Reach out. Love is all around us. Love is around us. Reach out, love is all around us. Reach out, love is all around us. Stay positive, love is there. Love is there. In the midst of all this chaos, there is love. There is love. I don't have to lecture about that one. And rejoice. Let your loving light shine. We all have something to give in this world. We all have something to contribute. We are all unique and special. And without this one person, the rest of the world couldn't function the same way. You have something valuable in yourself. You have something valuable who you are. And it's important. You need to shine. They're always telling me to shine. Let your loving light shine. Yeah, I'm trying to do that. We're not perfect. We fail. If you fail, you just get up and keep trying. Keep trying. Try and figure out what you're doing. Part of my songwriting series is because I'm trying to let myself shine. I have certain gifts that I was given by Hashem, by God. And I've always wondered, why do I have this musical talent? Why did God give me so many songs? I have about 300 songs of my own that I can sort of claim. And I know thousands of songs. And each song is unique in itself. And each song has something to say, just as the person who is sharing it has something unique and something to say and something to contribute. And without all of those people, without all of those songs, we wouldn't be the same place. We wouldn't be the same world. So let your loving light shine. So those are the lyrics. And I mentioned earlier about the structure of the song. It started out in a 7-beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's talk a little bit about the blues. This goes into a blues riff, a blues genre, a blues style, and a blues format. The general blues format is a 12-bar blues, it's called. 12 bars. That's generally 4 bars of E, or the 1 chord. 2. 3. 4. Change the chord. 2 bars. 2. 2 bars back to the 1 chord. 2 more bars. 2 more bars. Turn around. That's called a 12-bar blues. There's an 8-bar blues as well. But generally most blues are in 12-bar. And the tempo is just different. The rhythm might be a little different, you know. It might even be like rock and roll. It could be a slow blues. Slow blues. You know, blues it's kind of a jazzy blues too. You've got this structure exists in many genres. So that's your basic blues structure. So this song goes from kind of a wild 7-beat to a 4-beat into a blues structure, and then goes back to the 7 again. So that's why it's called 7 for high. And that pretty much covers the blues. We think of the blues as the blues is a metaphor of like some kind of feeling down, you know, when your life isn't so great, you're depressed, or usually my woman done left me, my man done left me, or you know, you stole my money, now get out of here. I don't know, you know, some kind of sob story. But you know, it came out of maybe the Deep South. I'm not an expert on the blues, so I will put a link to the blues, to the history of the blues. Oh. Sorry, I get one of those alerts. It's probably going to start dinging now. The only way I can stop it is to get out of this program. So you're going to hear some dinging. Sorry, you'll hear some dinging. So I was talking about the blues. I will put a link up to the history of the blues. I highly advise you to listen to some blues singers, learn some blues. There's the only I know only one blues scale, you know. I'm not a lead player, but that's the one blues scale. Oh, sorry, 2 blues scales. I'm not good at this. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of a bass line. I play bass guitar sometimes, very basically, but I really enjoy the bass, actually, the bass guitar. So if anyone needs a bass guitarist out there, I'd be happy to play. So just a little bit about the blues. The blues scale is basically pentatonic. which is also like the Chinese scale, the Asian scale. The 5 notes, like the 5 black keys on the piano. Here goes a bing. That's the alert. Like I said, I'm not really a lead player, but I have a great lead player on my recording. His name is Mikial Robertson. You can look him up on Facebook. Maybe I'll put a link to his Facebook page. He recorded my first album and played a lot of the backup on it. And he's a fabulous musician, got a lot of high energy, that male energy coming out. And he also plays amazing jazz. He's a jazz fusion. That's really what I like of his music, is a lot of jazz fusion. So I invited him, I asked him if he would play on this recording. Also on this recording is Jason Skulls Freitas and Andre Dumont. And we were then called the Roots Band, ROOTES, which was sort of a combination of roots traveling, like on the roots, and roots getting into your roots, down to your roots. So it was ROOTES, Roots. And there were 3, we were a trio, Andre, Jason, and me, and invited guest artists to come and play with us. So Mikial Robertson played the lead guitar. So what I'm going to do now, I think I've talked just about all I can say about this song. And so give me a minute, because I did not, unfortunately, prepare it. So I'm going to have to just pull it up right now. And I really want you to hear the recording, because it's so cool with him, with the lead and everything, and with the backup. And thank you guys out there, if you're on Facebook. Thank you for helping me out on that recording. And Jim McClure over in Betsy's Folly Studios in Lineborough, New Hampshire. Thank you for always, putting up with me to come and do more and more recordings. And so unfortunately we didn't get to finish the mix on this, the master on this one, but it's there, it's pretty good. So I got to put up my
battery 40%.
Put up my whatever you call it, speaker,
NSQ1A5Q.
my Bose speaker, so you can hear that. And let me find it. I'm going to pull up that song for you. And while I'm doing that, how are you doing today? Because it's been raining for a few days now, for a week, maybe, I don't know, a long time. It's been raining, and getting a little stir crazy, to tell you the truth. I should go out and do something, but when it rains, I don't feel like going out, getting all wet. But sometimes, tomorrow I will be going out. Got things to do. I got errands to do, and people to see, places to go. Got some classes. So hi. Okay, I'm looking for 7 for High, and that would be under my unrecorded MP3s. And here it is. Okay, I hope you like this. So you just heard all about the song 7 for High, and whoa, here are the lyrics. Can you see that? Can you see that? Ah, there we go. Wait, it's a little off. There we go. There we go. Can you see that over there on Facebook? Yeah. So that's how it looks. And I invite you to listen, and let's all bop to this one. Yeah, this is a nice rowdy one with a great solo coming up. So here we go. I'm pulling it up. Oops, I thought I was pulling it up. Here we go. All right, give it a moment. And here it comes. Enjoy. I'm going to sit back and enjoy it too.
Hey!
Which way does the wind blow? Which way does the wind blow? Which way does the wind blow? wild and awesome. Thank you, Mikial Robertson. Thank you, Andre Dumont. Thank you, Jason Skulls, Freitas, for helping me out, and thank you, Jim, for at least getting it started there. Yeah, that's awesome. So I hope you like that one. Wow, that's wild. So that's 7 for High. It doesn't appear on any albums, but it is on Bandcamp, I believe. Probably, I think I created an album on Bandcamp called Almost There, Roots, 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 Almost There. You can find it at rahelmusic.com, RAHEL music.com. And if you go there, you'll find the links to download music, and that'll bring you to my Bandcamp site where you can find that song 7 for High on the Almost There album by Roots, Roots. There's a lot of other music there, and I'll be bringing you some more songs also, probably today, because there's a lot. Oh, you know what happened? I stayed up all night. I couldn't sleep, and then I slept, got up, and by the time I got up, it was like 3 in the afternoon. Now I think it's like still morning, and now I see it's like 6. What time is it? It's like 6:30. So I guess I have time to do one more episode. So I'm going to close this episode, and I'm going to bring out another one. I think I'm going to stay with the kind of rock sound that we've got going here. And so tune in about 15 minutes or so, and or around 7 o'clock, or that's in about 30 minutes. And I'll bring you one more song today. So this has been Songcatching with Rahel, music, songwriting, music, all about music with Rahel. That's me, Rahelmusic. And you can find me here on Instagram, you know where to find me, and at Facebook, Acoustic Breezes Rahel. And yeah, so take care, everybody. See you soon. See you in about a half an hour if you're still around. Happy Sunday.